Hey guys, Captain Cuba here. Today I bring another video about one of my favorite video game series of all time, and that would be Bioshock. And as I've said before, with E3 around the corner, I get really excited all about my favorite series. Maybe they'll get introduced a new game in their series, maybe not. Hopefully, but man, Bioshock is one of my favorite first-person shooters ever, and I'm talking about the series as a whole. Maybe not the second one as much, but I'm talking about the first one and the third one. I played the third one first. It must have been 2014 when my dad bought a laptop and they gave him 2 free games with it. I don't know what the deal was, but one of those games was Bioshock Infinite. I wasn't really expecting much out of it. I was used to playing Call of Duty, a bunch of first-person shooters, and I'm like, it's just another generic first-person shooter. But okay, check this part out. Check it out.
What the hell? Go!
Make yourself ready, Pilgrim. The bindings are there as a safeguard.
No, God damn it!
Ascension. Ascension in the count of 5. Count of 4.
No.
3, 2, 1.
No!
Ascension. Ascension.
Just stay calm.
5,000 feet. 10,000 feet. 15,000 feet. Hallelujah.
It's Bioshock Infinite. It's up there with The Last of Us. It competes. It actually came in 2013, same as the Last of Us. It was, in my opinion, they were the 2 best games. We all know that you weren't. Ascension jab. But yeah, Bioshock Infinite. It was really immersive. The setting was amazing. The plot, it's really twisty, and it's got a cool plot twist at the end, and it's just amazing. It's one of my favorite stories of all time. And after I played that game, I went to EB Games and I bought the first Bioshock, right? And I was like, once again, I was expecting it to be old and not good, right? But man, it's such an awesome game too. Okay, you go to Rapture, you meet Frank Fontaine, all these cool characters. It's just a really cool series, and I hope we get to see a new game. And there has been rumors about a new game for a year and a half or something, and supposedly the next Bioshock game is called Bioshock Parkside. Although Parkside is the code name, not the actual name of the game, and that's cool. The other thing we do know is that Ken Levine will not be directing the game, and he's a pretty important guy in the series since he was the director of the first game and the third game. So he's really creative. He's up there with Cory Barlog in my opinion. One of the best creators out there. But that's kind of sad, but it's okay. I don't know. Hopefully they'll make a good game. And we don't really know much about the next game aside from the code name being Parkside, right? And I can't, even though this is a theory channel about essentially God of War, and I like to make theories as a whole, I can't really make much about Parkside because it's just a code name. But what it is interesting is, I say that I won't do a theory, but I'm doing a theory anyways. It's a tiny theory, okay? Bioshock Infinite had also another code name, and the code name was Bioshock Icarus, or just Icarus, right? And if you've played Bioshock Infinite, the code name Icarus would make sense because Columbia, the city of Columbia, is in the air, right? And Icarus is a Greek character who flew too close to the sun and burnt the wax of his wings and fell and died. It's a really sad story, right? So it kind of makes sense, they have to do with aerial stuff, in the sky. And but yeah, what can we know about Parkside, right? So the first thing that comes to mind is a recreational park like Six Flags or Canada's Wonderland, woohoo, because I'm Canadian. But in my opinion, that seems too goofy. It could, play on the whole capitalist ideology, because I know Bioshock is big on philosophy, and that's another aspect that I like about the series. It's a really smart game, but like I said, it seems too goofy to have it be on a recreational park. So I'm thinking it would be more of a national park. It would be more of a government thing, since that's what they're what they usually do. Rapture was created by Andrew Ryan, and Columbia was created by I forgot his name, Comstock. So I'm thinking it will be more government based and not such capitalist. I'm getting a little bit derailed. Anyways, but what I find interesting is that I went back and I looked up the backstory of the first Bioshock, and Andrew Ryan, when he lived on the surface, he had a plot of land which the government wanted to buy off of him to create a national park. And what he did instead was burn to the ground, right? Because he didn't want to sell it to the parasites, as he called them. So that would be the end of my theory. There you go, boom, case closed. It's not the plot of land, that belonged to Andrew Ryan, right? But the thing is that Bioshock Infinite introduced the whole multiverse aspect to it. Listen to what Elizabeth says.
There are a million worlds, all different, all similar, constants and variables.
What?
There's always a lighthouse. There's always a man. There's always a city.
So there's a Booker DeWitt in every universe, maybe not named Booker DeWitt, and there's an Elizabeth, maybe not named Elizabeth. It's the person, constants and variables, as one of the character, two of the characters says a lot in Bioshock Infinite. So maybe there's another universe in which Andrew Ryan didn't burn the plot of land and actually sold it to the government, and he's maybe the leader of the city once again, just like in Rapture. It would be an interesting take to see Andrew Ryan in a different take from what we saw in the first game, and that would be kind of my theory. I don't think it would be very smart to do it because I don't know. I kind of want a new villain for the game, but it is a direction in which they can take it and play a little bit more safe. Instead of Rapture, in this universe we have, I don't know, a city and a national park, maybe underground. I don't know. The possibilities are endless. But all I know is that I want to see it at E3. And I don't know if we will, honestly, because it's a 50-50 for me. Because 2K is also publishing, what's the other one? Borderlands, the next game, right? And I feel like their focus is going to be divided into their two biggest franchises out there. So maybe we'll see it at the next E3 or maybe at the Game Awards. I don't know. Hopefully we'll still see it at this E3. Bioshock it's up there in one of my favorites third-party games. So it's the one that I'm most hyped about, even though there's basically no news about it. But hey, that's just my opinion. I hope I see it. I hope we see it. If they do show it, expect a reaction video from me. I'm going to be screaming my head off, okay? But with that said, yeah, for my my subscribers, the guys who came in, the guys and gals who came in for my God of War content, don't worry, I'm still making God of War content, okay? I got God of War videos till I die, which is that's very relative because I could die tomorrow. Don't get sad, Konoruki. But what I mean is I have a bunch of ideas. Right now I'm thinking of, I'm making what's the title going to be? The title's going to be What's Going On Back in Greece or something. Because my girlfriend gave me a mug that has the Greek paintings of Greek characters working on Olympus again, right? And they're rebuilding Olympus, right? So what are the implications of that? And that's what I'm gonna be talking about in the video. But anyways, stay tuned for more. If you liked my content, please subscribe, hit like, share the video. You know that jazz. But anyways, thank you so much for watching. If you like Bioshock, leave a comment below telling me what your favorite moment was. Let me know if you're excited about this game, the Parkside. And that will be it for today. Thanks for watching. Goodbye.
Into righteousness. All clear. Good luck at the raffle, folks.
Picking the right event to attend on a day like today is serious business.